Hello everyone, it's Wayne, coming to you from Wayne's Model World here in Central Florida. As you can tell by my background, I'm dedicating to the Steelers, the background to the Steelers, who are going to play in the playoffs this Sunday against Kansas City Chiefs. Anybody who's been following my channel for any length of time knows I'm originally born and raised in Pittsburgh, so this is my team. So the background is to honor the Steelers being in the playoffs. What we're going to do today, we're going to do a video. I started this is probably the first build of 2022, which I hope everyone has had a good start to the new year. I actually started this build last month in December, but I put it aside for a while and I finally got back to it, and it is now finished. It is the 1950 Chevy Street Machine, this kit here. I kind of stepped outside of the box and did something a little different. I didn't build it box stock, that's for sure. It's pretty close other than one big issue. What I did, I guess you would call this a resto mod. It's the old, and I combined the old and new together. What I've done is I took the chassis from this kit here, the 2006 Chevy Camaro Concept. It's actually this chassis and that motor. You'll see here in a minute when I show it how I combined the two of them to make this Chevy pickup. But that's the chassis, and that's the motor, and this is the kit. I think I picked this kit up at Always one time for $9, and this is kind of new. 2006. I don't I don't build nothing that new. I'm into the older stuff, so I actually pretty much sacrificed this kit. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to go ahead and bring in the Chevrolet 1950 Street Machine, 1950 Chevy pickup, and that's it. I did it in a red. It's the paint, actually the color is called Cherry Jam. It's just right here. Of course, it's an acrylic. Thin with windshield washer solvent. I kept the front end pretty much stock grill. Didn't change too much on the body. The back I did. The back I went with a custom rolled pan and tail lights. Hold it up here a little bit so we can see the tail lights. There's the tail lights. Of course, it's got a license plate. All my builds get license plates. You got dual exhaust on the ends there. Okay, I'm going to bring it around, and we're going to take the hood off. Let me take the hood off real quick. We'll set that aside. The engine is the 2006 Camaro engine. All the inner fender wells are all from the Camaro. It took a while to cut this chassis to make it fit. I did a lot of alterations to it to make it work. We got some wiring on the firewall. You can't really see anything on the engine because the engine sets down in, so there's really wasn't much to do on that engine. So let's see if we can back out here. Back on out. Of course, it's got the custom mirrors that come with the kit. But the biggest thing is we're gonna flip this thing over. The biggest change was the undercarriage. This is actually the chassis that I just showed you a picture of out of the 2006 Chevy Camaro. I had to cut all the wheel wells. I had to move the rear end back. That's the rear end out of the Camaro. So that's pretty much all there is to this. It took time. The time was making a chassis fit and getting everything lined up. I don't know if we can get a picture of the interior. Of course, the interior, the dash is the stock dash, but everything else is from the Camaro. The tilt steering wheel, the bucket seats. These are all out of the Camaro. Of course, we did the door panels and got the chrome handles. We'll swing around and get a look from the other side. Of course, we got a floor shift. We put a floor shift in the consoles in there. A little hard to see, but it's in there. There it is. That's pretty much it. This probably isn't one of my best builds, but it was a fun build. It was something different I tried. Probably would never do it again. it was a lot of work cutting that chassis. I'm going to have pictures to follow showing the two chassis side by side, because I have another one of these kits showing the chassis, what it looked like and what it was like after I cut it down. So there will be a slideshow. So one more time around on the 1950 Chevy pickup street machine. We're going to take that out of the way. My next build's going to be, I'm not a big fan of Corvettes, but I have this here 55 Corvette kit I picked up. Of course, it won't be stock, and it definitely won't be that. It won't be the drag version. I'm going to do a little mixture between some customizing and drag version. I'll probably use the drag engine, maybe put a set of slicks on back, but I'm going to do some customizing to this one. If anybody, like I said, everybody that follows me knows I don't ever do anything out of the box. I'll probably build that engine. I don't know. I have a couple engines laying around that I could put in. So it's really up in the air yet. I'm still in the planning stage. I have taken the parts and given them a bath. They've soaked in Dawn, and I got them all clean and ready to go. So that's it. Like I said, there will be a slideshow following this. And I'll keep you updated on the Corvette. I didn't do too many updates on the 55. I think I started and then I got into it, and really the updates weren't really showing much as I went, and I just kind of just end up just sitting down and putting it together. That's basically how this come about. I didn't do any updates on it as I went, but it's done. Like I said before, it's not one of my best builds, but I'm satisfied with it. It looks decent. Like I said, it's like a retro mod, new and old put together. Yeah. So with that, this is Wayne. Have a good one. Stay safe. Goodbye.